India's booming online gaming industry is staring at a shutdown. The Parliament has passed the Promotion and Regulation of Online Gaming Bill 2025, imposing a blanket ban on real money gaming apps. This 2 lakh crore rupees industry employs 2 lakh people and contributes over 25,000 crore rupees in GST every year. So why did the government ban it, and what does this ban mean for the industry? Let's decode. Real money gaming apps are online games where users pay to play and can win money. This includes fantasy sports, poker, rummy, and countless apps where players stake cash. So what does this law entail? Now, this law is sweeping. Hosting such games will mean 3 years in jail and fines up to 1 crore rupees. Promoting them even by influencers will mean 2 years in jail and a 50 lakh rupees fine. Banks and UPI will be barred from enabling transactions, and advertising them will also attract penalties. But then, the law draws a line. Esports and social games are exempt. Competitive video gaming such as BGMI, PUBG and Call of Duty tournaments is encouraged, as are subscription-based educational or social games. But the question is, why did the government ban it? Well, the government cites addiction, financial ruin, and even national security. Cases of youth losing savings, falling into debt, and developing mental health issues have risen sharply. States like Tamil Nadu have already cracked down on RMG after suicides linked to online betting. And this law also flags money laundering and terror financing risks. The government insists it is willing to take a revenue hit, arguing public safety comes first. Now, who will be hit hardest? Well, this law will devastate India's largest gaming platforms like Dream11, MPL, Winzo, Games 24/7, My11 Circle, Pokerbazi, and Jungly Games. This industry employs over 2 lakh people and supports an allied ecosystem worth 6,000 crore rupees in advertising, tech, and content creation. With 45 crore Indians playing online games, industry leaders warn this ban will now drive crores of users to offshore betting apps, which pay no taxes and are far less secure. Well, this RMG sector was already under pressure. If we see, since October 2023, a 28% GST has been levied on deposits, plus a 30% tax on winnings. GST revenues from gaming also shot up 412% to nearly 7,000 crore rupees in 6 months. Yet, there was some media chatter with the government reportedly considering hiking GST to 40%. Now, industry estimates peg GST losses from offshore platforms at over $4 billion. Well, that's higher than the 3.5 billion rupees revenue from India's domestic RMG industry. Gaming federations like AIGF, EGF and FIFS have called this law a death knell. They have warned repeatedly that jobs will vanish, tax revenues will collapse, and crores of users will be forced onto illegal platforms. In fact, they had proposed progressive regulation instead, distinguishing skill from chance, protecting consumers, and safeguarding tax revenues without killing innovation. But now, the passing of the law will spell the end of India's real money gaming industry, once seen as a sunrise sector for the trillion-dollar digital economy. Tell us in the comments what you think of the government's move, and don't forget to subscribe for more such in-depth analysis.